What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Dropping Knowledge podcast. I'm here today with my friend Will, his wife Courtney.
What's up?
We're podcasting from the middle of some national forest in northern Colorado right now. What's up, guys?
Undisclosed.
Straight up the middle.
Yeah.
Undisclosed location.
It was a trek to get here.
This is something that I've always wanted to do, just like set up the podcast stuff because it's also mobile. Will just got these like massive lights. If you're watching on YouTube, we're just sitting in between the vans. Or I should say, if you're not watching on YouTube, we're sitting in between the vans. There's two big like production lights. If anyone drives past right now, they're going to be like, what the fuck are those people doing over there?
They're going to want to be our friends. Let's be honest.
They should want to be our friends.
Should we shotgun a White Claw?
I just opened this.
We have other ones.
We do have, dude, we're 1 minute into the podcast.
I'll ask again at 2 minutes.
He is setting the bar high.
2 minutes. So, yeah, we don't really have a plan for this podcast. I just wanted to do this outside, and it's pretty rad. It didn't take us long to set up. We set everything up in the dark. There's bugs.
It's the real wilderness.
There's bugs flying everywhere.
We're actually in my driveway, and he CG'd those bugs in.
Yeah.
Those aren't real bugs.
They're fake. You CG'd an alien smashing my...
No, that happened.
Gone. Oh, that's
real.
Well, then what's sitting behind me?
The insurance paid for it.
Oh,
it was
fixed
quick.
the whole thing. If you're watching on YouTube, this is what that looked like right there. You sent me that, and I've used those effects before. But if I hadn't used those effects, I'd be like, what the fuck? How did you do that?
You didn't
the
share...
one.
Yeah, you didn't share my reindeer one, which is the one that
was my
making me
favorite.
You know why I didn't share that one? Because of the Christmas music.
Yeah, but his high leg kicks,
music.
he was something.
Yeah. My business partner loves Christmas music, so, I mean, literally, like, 4 months out of the year, he's playing.
4?
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if I hear a Christmas song at the end of August.
You think that's acceptable, too?
Yes.
I think after Thanksgiving until Christmas, and then no later.
What about till New Year's?
No, people rocking Christmas music up until New Year's, I can't do that.
See, you get 3 hours on the 25th is my rule.
Okay, that's even better.
Scrooge here.
I'd rather not hear it at all. Do you guys know the song Dominic the Donkey?
No. Sounds made up.
It does sound made up.
It does sound made up. No. My friend Rhodes, who has done the podcast with me, he brought it up and he fucking hates the song. I would play it for you right now, but we have absolutely zero reception where we're at, so we'll listen to that on the way out of here, I guess.
Can't wait.
It's going to be great.
I literally can't wait.
So we're up here because Will and Courtney were shooting a wedding today. Family's wedding.
Family wedding.
Tell the people what you do, Courtney.
Middle of the week wedding. I am wedding photographer. William here does videography. But yeah, I've been doing weddings officially now for a year.
Wild opal.
Wild opal.
You need to get a wild opal like decal down the side of the van or a magnet.
Yeah,
we're gonna plans
for
some magnets coming up.
Yeah.
You could be a mobile dog grooming unit. You could be an electrician.
Electrician. See, we actually had a discussion about this because what to put on the side of a van to keep it from people fucking with it.
Yeah.
Electrician. They have expensive tools. They have copper wire, things like that.
Oh, true.
So we were gonna do wild opal floral arrangements. Because who's gonna knock over a flower truck, dude?
True.
A desperate bride.
Yeah.
Maybe you got some like
flowers are expensive.
Yeah, aren't orchids really expensive or something?
All flowers, like wedding flowers, it's like $3,000.
All right, think about all the vans that could possibly be out there with whatever business on the side, which one would you break into?
Dog grooming.
What?
Yeah.
Why? To steal a dog?
Exactly. No.
I mean,
why am I stealing
worst
stuff?
dog groomer ever.
Well, you're breaking into the van like you're...
Oh, like I want the most stuff?
Yeah.
Dog grooming.
Okay.
I go plumbing, I think. Most expensive pipes and tooling.
Okay.
Or electric.
My mind immediately went to edible arrangements. Because how
All
fucking good
the
are
bananas.
edible arrangements?
Yeah, but they go
never
bad.
last.
Yeah, they go bad in like...
Well, the whole truck, the whole van's refrigerated, so just fucking...
Oh, is it? You take the whole van?
I'm pretty sure it is.
No, but you'd take the whole van?
Oh, yeah. Dude, we'd have fruit for days. Months.
Literally days. No, just days.
Literally days.
Yeah, it would go bad. You're right. What's your favorite edible arrangement?
I can't say that I've ever had one. Have you had an edible arrangement?
We've had one together.
Okay.
It was gifted to us. I like, it's like the caramel apple ones.
I never had that. I always got the chocolate covered strawberries and like pineapple and shit.
Pineapple's good.
I feel like they're all the same though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I hate bananas.
You hate bananas? They put
She
bananas
does.
on those?
Hate bananas.
She can't eat mushy food.
Yeah, we don't need to get into that.
No, let's get deep
Let's
into
get
that.
into that.
Yeah.
I just had mashed potatoes
let's
for
get
dinner
into that.
up in Walden.
What? Yeah.
It started as a childhood thing. I don't know. Literally, since I was a baby, my mom said I couldn't eat textured, mushy things.
Your mom said you couldn't eat that stuff?
Yes, she would try and feed it to
No,
me.
but
and
like
I
she would try to feed her. Yeah.
spit it up.
Oh, okay.
And then
She was incapable.
Yeah, I was incapable. I've tried really hard to like mashed potatoes.
On our first date, well, no, not our first. It was like our.
Pretty close.
It was it was like our second or third date in Chiang Mai, Thailand. I took her out to sushi, and I was like, she's like, no, I can't eat like nigiri because I mean like
Yeah, I'm not a fan of nigiri
I
either.
love
Yeah, I need the rice
sashimi
or
and
something
nigiri.
to make it a little.
But I was like, you're full of shit. Just try it. And like again, second or third date, and she's like, whoa, like trying to eat this sushi.
The texture, man.
It was
is just
attractive.
like,
That's what really locked me
Yeah.
in.
You like sushi now, though, like other sushi.
She can eat.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can eat all those things. It's just gonna take me like how long do you have for me to eat it?
You should see her eat a yogurt because I mean, like, it's a process.
Like
Really?
like a day.
What about
Like-
a Go-Gurt? You just go...
Oh no, I
Suck
would
it down.
probably
She would
vomit
straight up die.
everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, that's so weird.
Unless there was granola in the Go-Gurt.
There aren't many things that I don't eat. I'm trying to think of, like... I mean...
Yeah, I haven't seen you not eat anything.
There's things that I'd rather not eat, like red beets. You guys have red beets here? Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
What do you even
It
do
just
with
tastes
red
like-
beets?
It just tastes like dirt. Like, literally, it just tastes like
Just from the ground.
earthy
Yeah.
dirt, yeah. Or, like, red beet eggs.
That sounds terrible.
Or, what are the deviled eggs?
Oh, I love
No.
deviled eggs.
I can eat them, but I'm just, like, not a fan.
I do. Yeah, I can do like 2 of them. I shouldn't say I love them, but every time they're around, I eat them.
But then they make you stink for, like, a day or two.
It's not my problem.
It's Courtney's problem.
It's true. Who goes in the bathroom after you?
Not good. Oh my gosh. I wrote down some more topics, just random high thoughts. I don't smoke weed, but it's just a saying. We were gonna talk. What was it that we were gonna talk about? Hopefully this still works. Oh, dude. All right. Before we get into this dumb shit,
Wait. Hold on. One sec. Do you want a shotgun and White Claw?
we're 7 minutes in. Let's shotgun a White Claw after the.
Oh my God, we're
At 7.5
the
minutes.
ad.
I was
Ooh,
thinking.
Ooh,
the
we have a
same thing.
sponsor this week.
Oh, nice.
Not
nice.
7.5
Okay.
minutes.
Is it White Claw?
We can do it at 30 minutes, and then it's just gonna go off the rails, and I'm gonna throw up, and the podcast is gonna end.
Okay. All
We're
right.
gonna drown
fine,
in
go.
the river.
Whatever.
Hopefully that thing warms up because this is freezing cold. I want to hear. I mean, I've heard it already, but I think it'd be interesting to hear about how you guys met in Thailand because that's wild. It's a good story.
It's a long one.
It could be summarized, or you don't have to talk about it
Yeah.
at all.
It is a true fate story.
Do you want me
We-
to tell it?
Yeah,
No,
actually- Okay. Never mind.
I would like to know Will's version.
So you guys have seen like Top Gun, right? You remember
Lord have mercy.
Maverick in Top Gun, Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
So I looked just like him.
You're 5'2".
No, that's Tom
Damn
Cruise.
Is that what that's what I said?
Oh,
Tom Cruise, yeah.
Yeah.
okay, got it.
Slightly taller than Tom Cruise, but ever so dashing. I was in Thailand with a buddy. and-
Traveling.
and he left, and I was like, I wasn't done seeing Thailand yet. We planned to go for 3 weeks.
Will decided that the Thai people were his people, and that he was
And you're just
staying
like,
there.
I'm staying.
He was
I
like,
did.
he
Wolf
was
of Wall
literally
Street.
like, these are my people.
I'm not leaving.
I'm
the
not
mic real
leaving. Yeah.
close. I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. I don't want to scream into the mic right now. You're going to scare the moose that are around us.
And I was in Thailand doing a volunteer trip for like a college trip, and you do 2 weeks of volunteer work and 2 weeks of traveling, and I was in between the traveling and volunteer portion.
So you said like free time in Thailand?
Yeah.
Where else did you go when you did that?
Just all over Thailand. We started in
Oh, okay.
literally a jungle village and built them a bathroom.
And that's where you found Will.
Yep, in the jungle.
In
I was
jungle.
puking in the jungle bathroom
That I
because
was
their
building.
rice whiskey is really strong.
That is really strong. Yeah,
Mhm.
no,
No,
we
so
were in downtown Chiang Mai.
so the I was like just drinking a lot and teaching English, and she we had known each other in middle school. Actually, we dated briefly in middle school. I think
For like a week.
which was a long.
Damn.
I
was a
know.
long
We
middle
went to a
school
movie
relationship.
together.
It was pretty hot.
It was.
You hold hands and stuff?
We did.
Ooh.
I
Kiss?
remember.
You know we held hands. No.
When was your first kiss?
I kissed her on the cheek in a Walgreens parking lot when I was like 16. Actually, I went in. I'm going to recreate this now
before
that she's my
Thailand.
wife because she was looking at me, and I went in for one of these, and she cheeked it, and that was not cool.
You turned your head?
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's rude.
Sorry.
Royal pain in the ass. She's still a pain in the
I
ass.
wasn't prepared.
So
How
yeah,
old-
Anyway, we were
Okay.
in Chiang Mai, and walking through a street night market every night of the week. Literally every night of the week, they have little street markets where you can go and buy
like
stuff. and-
wild food and shit.
Yeah, exactly. And I was walking through one of them with a girlfriend that I was out there with, and who do I run into in the middle of a market?
Someone you went to
Tom
middle
Cruise.
school with.
Yes, this
Tom
handsome
Cruise.
fella.
What did
Yeah.
you do when you first saw each other? Because that's got to be wild.
Well, he had been alone for like 6 hours, so he was in panic mode.
no, I had been alone for 2 days. I actually the night before, it was like 2 days because the night before I was in Bangkok, and I went to Khao San Road, which is like a backpacking, like it's famous for backpacking, and I was drunk and I ate tacos off of a food truck in downtown Bangkok.
Bold.
That sounds like
Tacos.
a lovely idea.
It did at the time.
Still
It sounds
here.
worse than milk, and milk was a bad choice if
Well-
you're unfamiliar.
So yeah, I seriously, it was 2 days or 2 nights before is when I ate that, and then because I couldn't get on a plane because of those tacos.
So you're actually sick.
Yeah, alone, like unable to go get water and dying. But yeah, so and then I flew a 747 from Bangkok to Chiang Mai, and I was like one of 5 people on this 747. That was really cool. And it's like a 45-minute flight. So yeah, I'd been alone for a couple of days, but nevertheless, the culture shock hadn't worn off, and I'd been alone. So I
So-
ran into her. I was definitely stoked to see her.
Yeah.
You're just like, I feel like that would be so trippy though, just like walking through a market in a country like that,
It was.
which I can't even really imagine. I mean, I can kind of imagine, but never done it. And then just running into someone that you've known from childhood,
Yep.
Yeah, super
where you're just
weird.
like, oh my God, what are you doing here?
Literally. Yeah. And then
Yeah.
you really do realize how small the world is.
And then
Then we went drinking.
you went drinking
A
that
bunch
night.
of
Really?
people.
Nice.
Yep. And then you took me on our first date
Ooh.
in Thailand.
Where'd you go? What'd you do?
Well,
Little romancer here.
there was
went to the fishing docks and
fishing dogs,
some
of course.
snails.
Went to the aquarium, but we had really, really spicy soup. Like Thais are known for
Yeah.
soup in general, and then
Oh.
really spicy stuff. And I ordered like second down from the hottest, and she's like, "Oh, I'll take the hottest." And I was like, "Me too. Put me down for the hottest one." after the fact, so they brought it out, and I was like dying.
You like hot food like
no,
that?
I don't know what the hell
I
she was.
do.
She
I
doesn't
don't know.
anymore.
No,
Thai,
for some
Thai
reason
hot's different.
it
hot.
is. And when we were out there, my tolerance was so much higher. And then as soon as we came back here, I can't handle it anymore. But they literally brought you.
Mayo is spicy again.
Yeah. They brought us like a menu that has 1 through 10 heat. And I'm pretty certain that Will ordered like a 4 and I ordered like a 7. And then
Oof.
after I ordered, he was like, "Oh yeah, change mine to a 7." And the poor guy through the whole meal was sweating. His face was red. And I kept asking if he was okay. And he was like, "No, I'm fine."
Your
It was
insides
total
are
along
burning.
came Polly moment.
Yeah.
I told you the story about first time I had Indian food.
No.
I didn't tell you that?
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't think I've told it on the podcast. I used to work in IT for a. Actually, this doesn't matter at all. But it was a very Indian. It was an Indian-based company. So I worked with a ton of people from India. Besides that, though, I was on an assignment in Richmond, Virginia. I was living there for like a few months, and I became friends in the car community with this guy who was Sri Lankan. Him and his girlfriend might have been too. So like super South India on the
Yeah.
island, whatever. And they eat super spicy stuff just like Indians do. And he was like, "Yeah, you want to come out to eat with us?" I'm like, "Sure." Never had Indian food. I love Indian food now. Like probably one of my top 5 ethnicities, food wise. And so he orders and she orders, and I just ordered what he got, which was just like I always just get like chicken and rice at Thai places. That I'm just like
Safety.
the whitest thing you could possibly
Yeah.
do. Like, I just like chicken and I like rice, and I don't want to fucking eat jellyfish, which I did. It was gross.
Ew.
I don't want to eat all this like exotic shit. I just want something good to eat. He got Indian hot, and he said that to the waiter. He's like, "How hot do you want it?" And there might have been like a scale or something. He's like, "I want it like as hot as you guys will make it." And I was
Indian
like,
hot.
"I'll have it like a 2, maybe."
Can you
like
do it
I don't
not
know.
hot?
Yeah, just like I want to enjoy the meal. So they bring our food out, and they're like big fucking plates. Like it could have served like 2 people probably. And we're sitting there eating, and it's pretty good at first. And then like 2 minutes in, I'm like starting to do this. I'm like sniffing, and my face is getting red. I'm like, fuck, man, this is hot. But I'm like, I don't want to be a bitch, because like I'm eating their food. It's like from their country kind of. So I'm just like being polite. I'm like,
Yeah, being respectful.
and I'm like sweating, probably like Will was, and I'm like, fuck, man, this is so hot.
Do you have any milk?
And then like probably only 2 more minutes later, I said something. I'm like, man, this is like really hot. And he's like, really? And he took a spoonful and put it in his mouth. He was like, you're eating mine right now. So I was eating like fucking hot Indian food, trying not to be a bitch, like to be respectful. And I'm just fucking dying. It was fucking miserable.
You
But now-
powered through.
Yeah, now I love it. I love Indian food.
Now you know how hot is too hot.
That's
Don't ask
too
for
hot.
Indian hot.
I had Thai hot before too, and
That's
I-
really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to the
Papaya salad.
yeah papaya salad. They just mash up ghost peppers with fresh papaya, and it's so good.
And
It's
peanuts,
so
and that's
hot.
it.
Yeah, I think you said you had that on the street somewhere. or something?
many
Yeah, they
times.
just give it to you in a bag. It's I mean like
Like
in the market you can get such bomb stuff, and it's like $1, and it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, food is so cheap. out
What?
there.
I don't see how papaya and ghost peppers could be mashed together and it tastes good.
There's
They just,
not, like-
shred them.
Yeah, there's not. In my opinion, there wasn't a ton of flavor coming from the ghost pepper, just heat. but it's, like,
so
shredded-
sweet and hot.
Yeah, and
sweet
then-
and spicy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like the peanuts help neutralize it.
Thailand's really cheap, right? Isn't that like kind of what it's known for, traveling there?
dude, I had a
Yeah.
CRF 250L supermoto bike there,
Nice.
like just street tires on it, and a scooter, and a car, and an apartment, and I was making $1,000 a month teaching English.
Dope.
I was
How-
living
wait,
like
what
living
ki-
like a king.
What kind of car did you have?
So I would
Couple?
rent a bunch. Yeah, I'd rent a bunch of different ones. One of them, I'll have you know, was like a 2010 Toyota Yaris. All it
Ooh.
had, all it had on it, was a body kit and a NOS sticker. That was it. And we romped that thing up
That
to
was part of my
Burma.
White Claw.
Yeah,
We drove that up to
Burma.
Burma, like bouncing off the rev limiter the whole way, because there's not honestly a whole lot of laws as far as traffic is concerned.
Were there places to park a car there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I think of Thailand, I think of like really tight streets.
It
and, like,
is. It is,
fucking
yeah.
scooters zipping all over the place.
Yeah, it definitely is, and it's definitely you got to get used to how the traffic flows there. But
Yeah.
there's a
It
place
just
to park.
goes.
Our apartment, because we moved in together like immediately when we started dating, because it just made financial sense. But our apartment had we got like 3 parking spots with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so you have like a parking lot or garage or
Yeah,
whatever
like
it was.
below the building.
It was like a maybe 5 or 6 story building with a parking garage.
How big are the apartments there?
Ours. So I had been living in like 200 square feet.
Okay, that's like what I envision when I think of
Yeah.
countries like that.
But when we moved in together, it was probably like 600.
Had a kitchen,
Okay.
living room, big bedroom.
was it furnished?
Yeah, fully
Yeah.
furnished.
Okay, cool.
I mean, fully furnished in the sense that we got like 2 plates and a couch and a bed.
That's all you need. I mean, it's like the van.
Yeah.
That's all you
Yeah.
need in there. I got
Our
2
first
forks,
van is what it was.
Yeah.
2 spoons.
We did have a dog.
That's all you need.
We did.
Oh yeah, didn't your friends taking care of him now?
Yeah, so I became friends with the owner of an Italian restaurant there that I would eat at frequently, because after a short amount of time you crave anything other than Thai food.
Yeah.
Anything processed.
Yeah. So Simone and his wife Pui, and she was Thai, because apparently white folk can't own real estate there, so it's super common for them to get married and have everything in the wife's name. But I made friends with them, and they were super stoked, or maybe they ate the dog. I really don't know. But in any
They
case,
didn't.
they
You
gave
think
it
the dog's
to.
still alive?
Yeah, he
The
probably
last-
is. He's a little guy, so he was like probably Shih Tzu something.
Yeah, and he was like a couple weeks, 8 weeks old when we got
Yeah.
him.
So if you go back there, do you think the dog would recognize you?
Absolutely not.
No.
We- No.
Maybe he would
You don't
recognize
see those,
our
like,
smell.
Those stories of like dog's lost for like 3 years, and then somehow the owner finds it, and the dog
This was like
freaks
10
out.
years ago.
Yeah, he'll walk
That is
up
a long
and pee
time.
on my leg for like getting him, and then just
Bite
rid
you,
of him.
give you rabies probably.
There was I only have very few memories of that dog because we didn't have him for very long. But we were asleep, and I woke up and could not find him, and he was in the covers at the end of the bed, like it created like a little hammock
Like,
Okay.
you know
off
when you
the
tuck
end of the bed.
blankets
Yeah,
in?
yeah,
Yeah. So he had crawled in there and stayed.
And he was happy as a clam.
Yeah,
Mm.
We
What
used
kind
to-
of dog was it?
like a Shih Tzu something.
Shih
I
Tzu.
don't know. Yeah,
Used
his
to-
name was Copernicus.
Really?
Cappy.
Cappy. Yeah.
Copernicus. That's a good name.
We used to smuggle him into our apartment because they didn't allow dogs.
Yeah. And
Really?
your backpack would like bark, and you're
Be like,
like,
it's my cell
It's
phone.
like
Yeah.
moving around all fucking crazy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Little Cappy.
Speaking of dogs, Maya's in the van. Just
She
chilling.
is.
Maya is in the van.
She's probably sleeping.
You
She had
said
a long day.
21 minutes, right, to Shotgun White Claw?
No, I didn't. I don't think I said 21
Okay.
minutes.
You said 22. My
I think
mistake.
I said 30.
My mole steak.
This is
My
gonna be a
mistake.
short podcast if we don't even have one to shotgun.
I'll go grab one.
They're going to be so cold.
Courtney's gonna have to carry the podcast as we shotgun. Or are you shotgunning too?
No, she's gonna shotgun one.
Okay, there's gonna be a 30-second pause in the podcast when we do that. Then.
Can we put it in
We
the
can do it
microwave?
right in front of the camera, I guess.
That's fine.
We'll
Everyone
put
will
it in
see
the
the-
put it in the microwave.
I know that won't work.
If you want to get White Claws, you can do it, and then we'll do it at 30 minutes. Because then I gotta do the ads. Because we got a sponsor.
All right, yeah,
Woo!
I'll do it while you do the ads.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even want to get into the weird stuff now because
Because it's so epic.
I don't know if well, okay, we're gonna preface the weird stuff because Will and I talked about aliens and space and shit like that. How do you feel about space and aliens and space travel and all that good stuff?
I'm right on board with how you guys feel.
They're out there.
They're out there. They're real.
Yo, this would be a great spot
I
for an
know.
alien abduction. I really
don't
wish you
even-
guy could see where we're sitting
I
right
don't
now.
even need to be
because
abducted. Like, even if just someone came and said, "What's up?" and then, like, took off.
I would rather an UFO come and tractor beam us up right now rather than see a fucking moose like standing right behind the camera.
It's probably one
Who
there.
wouldn't?
Because we can't hear. I'm gonna pull up the light. We can't see anything behind where the
There
camera's
was
at right now.
3 moosin'?
Yeah,
I
there's
think
a
it's Moose's.
there's a big.
Mooses?
Oh, right there's one. That's a female. Oh, there's 2 of them.
Oh, they're creeping in.
Dude, they're fucking close.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
You guys, they are.
Here,
This is not
Wait,
ideal, actually.
they
Because
are
there was a
aggressive.
bull. There was a bull right down the road.
Well, just let them eat, and we'll check every once in a while.
Yeah, that's. Well, how far is that? Like 50 yards?
Yeah,
Maybe 100?
yeah, about 50.
They're chilling, dude. They don't even care.
I mean, we are technically in
Why
the
would they
moose
care?
capital of Colorado right now.
Yo,
I'm gonna go look for the bull real quick.
Moose are aggressive. While you're looking for that, grab White Claws, please.
Okay, but don't scare them into charging,
Yeah. So we're in the middle of this national forest,
which
and
is the moose capital of Colorado.
This is.
I saw the sign.
Oh, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people here, like on the road in. It progressively has been getting worse and worse, and we're right at a part where it's 4-wheel drive only from here. I guess that's east.
It's hard to
East?
say when you're in the mountains.
Yeah. So we stopped here on the road behind us. There's a lot of people with side-by-sides and dirt bikes and stuff, and the moose just don't care. There's people riding dirt bikes all over the place, and do you see the bull?
Oh shit! No, I can't. No.
Okay, good.
Maybe he's the one I saw running like a scared little girl.
Dude, if a moose interrupts this podcast, I wouldn't even be mad about it. I mean, I would be a little
I
scared.
think I'd just give up.
The thing is like as tall as our vans. Anyway, okay, yeah, so
I wonder how long they've been there
I don't know.
listening to us.
Maybe they're lured in
They like
by the lights.
lights.
Yeah.
It's the underglow that does it for them.
The underglow looks good. Yeah, so we're just jumping all over the place. I gotta do a walk around of your van tomorrow. So this is their ProMaster that we've talked about on a previous podcast, and you drove through some good stuff for a shakedown. A little bit of a like a little creek crossing, and then a big old puddle, some rocks.
Yeah, that was literally a perfect shakedown.
Oh my god, you got lime, dude. Oh, pineapple. Ugh.
You just said you liked pineapple.
The
Covered in
fruit,
chocolate?
I don't like the fruit pineapple, not whatever that
It
is.
tastes nothing like
Actually,
pineapple.
I don't know if I've had this.
These are super cold,
Oh, wait,
so
this
it's
is
probably
lime.
not the worst thing in the world for...
Yeah, I get pineapple.
Okay.
Perfect.
I like not super cold ones.
Mine is gonna.
Okay, back on track. We were talking about aliens.
Yep.
I'd rather aliens come down than one of those meese come over here and
Those
fuck us up.
meeson.
Yeah, I can't believe they're that close.
Check one more time.
When
Oh, they're gone. Where'd
They're
they go?
oh my
Just
god,
gone now.
you guys, this is like the Blair Witch Project. This is how it starts.
They're gone. Where'd they go? I don't know.
We are way more strapped than those Blair Witch folk.
If you're not watching this on YouTube, you're fucking doing something wrong.
On
yeah,
our honeymoon,
so
I was convinced that we were going to see aliens.
you got
Like I felt it in my bones.
your honeymoon trip was good. You guys went to a bunch of different national parks.
Yeah, in like middle of nowhere. That's where you were supposed to meet aliens.
I think it would probably be hard for them to find us here because we're so like nestled into mountains.
I mean, we do have like 8,000 lumens
yeah, we
on
do
us,
have
but...
beacons just blasting off the van.
Oh, look at all the bugs on them, too.
Yeah, as long as they're not on us.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're staying away from us. Where do you think of all the places that you went? Where do you think you would have seen a UFO
Holy hell!
or an alien?
Oh, it's just
Oh
like-
yeah, now we talk
Moab.
about the bugs and I like fly over.
He's
here.
just dive
I think
bombing.
Moab.
Moab,
we were
for
in like
sure.
this really desolate canyon in Moab.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe even like Lake Powell, Page, Arizona area.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that.
The what was over there? The cathedral or something? Is that where you guys stayed? Where it was
By the-
super windy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got to go there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
We could do a podcast over there.
Yeah, we sure could.
Yep. And Ashley can be there this time.
I would prefer to do it during the day or at least have light
Sunset.
so we can see our surroundings. But
But this is much more ominous.
yeah. All right. Ghosts. You and I have not talked about ghosts.
Ooh.
Do you have any
Shit.
ghost stories?
Yes, I do.
Yes,
You do?
so many.
I do.
He saw a ghost.
Yeah. So I'm like,
do you want to get into them now or?
I want a
Okay.
shotgun a White Claw for guys. We're digging up some old shit. I need some medicine.
Okay, fine. Fuck.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Can you open mine? I'm
Yeah.
just gonna keep talking because this is a podcast and that's what you're supposed to do. You need a knife? Okay. Hope we got to do it not over the equipment.
Do you think that...
Well, while you're doing that, I can give a quick thank you to everyone who supports the channel,
I feel like that's
all the channels over on Patreon, because you guys are supporting and hopefully watching and enjoying these podcasts. I was able to get a third microphone for Courtney.
Woohoo!
Thank you, sir.
Works great.
Works great. Sounds great. So yeah, thank you guys for listening and supporting on Patreon. If you want to see these videos early and talk to me one-on-one on the Discord, whatever, you get exclusive access through the to the Discord through Patreon. So I guess this shotgun is going to be for all of you
nobody.
guys out there.
Patrons.
For the patrons as well. Ugh.
I'm not happy about this.
Also,
Is that going to stay?
if you're not watching this on YouTube, you should be, and you should subscribe and like and comment and all that stuff because I read all the comments. Thank you guys for all the comments. But also give us a rating on Apple Podcasts if you like this, because if you don't rate it, I'm not going to do it anymore.
He's aggressive.
Okay, I'm going to keep doing it. It's super fun to do.
Yeah.
I just want to keep talking to delay this inevitable shotgun.
It's cold.
I need a mic stand.
All right, guys.
This is very serious.
Give it.
over your $10,000.
Yeah, let's not do it over that. If you're listening, I'm sorry. I'm going to put the mic down for like 10 seconds. All right, ready? Here we go.
So bad at this.
Cheers.
Oh, hell.
Cheers, 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 cheers. Oh, I couldn't go my finger under it.
Oh,
Why is it so cold? Many regrets.
Okay, it's so cold. I'm an idiot.
We really blew that.
freeze.
All right, and we're back. Thank you for holding.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I almost just fell over from a standing
That was
position.
awful.
Okay, let me check our Mises.
They're gone.
Yeah, they're gone
We're
because
back. We didn't die
Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Why'd we do that?
because we are
yeah, it was
adults.
a terrible idea, Talon.
Yeah, Talon.
All right, well, we better get some good fucking ghost stories after that.
All right, so
Alright.
look, I'm like a hyper logical person. So I had,
How old were you?
I was probably 13.
And you were where?
I was in Ohio. So
Ohio is a pretty haunted state, I believe.
It's just old, right?
So is Pennsylvania.
Yeah. So like, I'm still struggling with that.
Yeah, I'm like slowly burping all the fizz up.
On a family trip.
Yeah. So the
Fucking Maya.
Maya's making noise in the van.
okay.
Is that a moose stomping on your hood over there?
So I still have trouble rationalizing what I saw and like trying to come to terms with what I saw. But we were at this like bed and breakfast that was an old like I don't know if plantation is the word, but something like that. It was like
Like an old farm with
like
a big
a mansion in the middle of Ohio and just in the woods, far away from anything. So my sister and I had a room downstairs, and my dad and my mom had a room upstairs, and the innkeeper or whatever you want to call him, like super creepy chick, and she slept in the basement of this place. Like she lived there and lived in the basement. Super
Was it
super
just her?
creepy. Yeah,
she was
just
the only
her.
one there.
Yep. So she was like a full-time live-in innkeeper. And all that, none of that seemed weird until I saw what I saw, which was I was hanging out. So like my sister was in the bathroom and I was sitting on the bed, and I have like the TV remote in my hand, but TV isn't on, and I like see something out of my periphery, and I look over, and straight up there's like a girl. She's probably like 8 or 9 in a white dress, and like clear as day is just standing there. So
you're in a hallway?
No,
He's
I'm laying on my bed.
Oh, you're in your bedroom.
Yeah, I'm laying on my
The
bed,
hotel room.
and like I'm laying here, and like off to my right,
And she's just in your room.
standing there looking at me. So I threw the TV remote that was in my hand. I like chucked it and like ran.
No lights on?
No, I had the lights on.
Lights on and watching TV.
But the TV wasn't on. I had the remote
Oh.
in my hand. I just distinctly remember like I took the TV remote because I had to put the TV remote back together later.
So it's not like it was dark and there could have been like a shadow or
No,
something.
like
It
clear
was-
clear as day. I look, it's 45 degrees off of center. I look,
Yeah.
and she's standing there, clear as day. So, and this is the part that I struggle. It wasn't like, did I see that or did I not see that? I straight up saw that. I was on acid that night, so that could have played like a minor role.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
Dude. I'm kidding. But so, as a very, very logical and rational person, I struggle to come to terms with what I saw because
So wait,
this day-
hang on, back it up. So you threw the remote at her?
no, I just like
Tossed it.
as I was getting out of, so I got out of bed in a hurry. So I'm like laying on the left side of the bed.
Yeah, aren't your like eyes locked onto her the whole time? I would be like, whoa, dude. Kung fu moves.
I'd like to tell you that like that I like
Was that brave?
that I was brave and like assessed the situation, but I straight up just chucked this TV remote while I was running out of bed, ran into the bathroom,
Just left Chris.
to my sister, and I was like struggling to tell her what I saw. So that part of that whole thing is creepy by itself, okay? But then we were going to Cedar Point the next day. We were driving from this place to Cedar Point, and my sister was like, "Hey, why don't you tell Mom and Dad what you saw?" And my dad was like, "What did you see?" And I was like, "Yeah, I told him. Like, yeah, I saw this chick in my room." He saw the exact same thing. So I described what I saw to him, and I know that the look of skepticism on your face right now.
But
I'm a hyper logical person.
think about how much you know about Will and how he like everything is. He doesn't believe in emotions.
And
like
I'm skeptical because I know how you are.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
but you've
Dude,
also
dude,
met
I have
Bill,
struggled. I have,
his dad,
and my dad.
but-
That's where I get my
yeah.
lack of
and
emotion.
he's the same. And there's no way that Bill would ever admit to seeing something like that without like hearing that like it was validated.
So-
yeah, and it's not like he would like go along with it like Santa Claus is real.
Yeah.
Santa's
No, so
real.
he went on to tell me like, yeah, I was shaving and off to my right saw that figure that and he had me describe it to him. He's like, off to my right, clear as day, saw that figure.
What?
So like I said, the like to get my mind, I still to this day have no like I don't have a logical train of thought to get to what I saw.
Yeah.
Like, nothing. So it's just confusion. I'm
feel-
hoping that they like rigged that room. Oh, so and then my family, because there was a family event that night after Cedar Point, and we went to my cousin's house, and my family was like, "Oh yeah, that place is haunted." Like clear as day. Like
Everyone in
everyone
town
knows
knows
that's haunted. So I know, and like because if I'm sitting in your shoes right now and you're telling me that, I'm like, yeah, you're full of shit. Like that didn't happen.
Yeah, because like I almost want something like that to happen. That way I have a baseline. Because right now I just don't know, haven't seen anything, have had no experiences that couldn't be explained from like science. Well, like fucking wind blowing or lights or whatever the fuck it may be. But I wish there was something so I could be like, yeah, that happened to me too.
I got goosebumps just like talking about this.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I don't like it because
Yeah.
same deal.
Okay.
You know that like I spent like a good portion of my life like very into science and
Yeah.
you know like all of that stuff. So for anything paranormal or stuff that can't be explained by science or anything like that, you just have to like there's no proof that it happened. There's no proof that it didn't happen. There's nothing telling me what it was. So I mean it's super hard for a rational person to wrap their mind around.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check for
And you
ghost
are
/ moose again.
any meese?
That bull, I think, did we
moose.
already mention that? We saw it like a giant bull on the way up here, and moose aren't known for their friendliness.
Yeah. Well, he was pretty far over that way.
We got
last
nothing
time
for
I
them
saw
over
him.
here.
There's probably bear around here, and I'm glad that we did not bring our food up here to eat outside.
Yeah.
Because that could have been bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're black bear. Luckily, we have very, very few brown
Okay,
bear.
black bear,
Yeah.
pussies, little pussy.
Oh, you remember?
Well, now
if
he's
we get,
coming.
if they
The bear
show
is
up,
coming.
If a fucking bear comes, I'm running,
We're
dude.
gonna be like, Talon, he was the one you wanted.
No, we have black bear in Pennsylvania too, but they're like, I mean, they can get pretty big, I guess. The ones that I've seen though are like Maya size, like
No
small.
way.
Yeah, they're small.
Maya sized?
She's like
Yeah.
a
A Maya-sized
friggin'
bear?
piglet.
Hold on, I'm saying like from Maya size up to like, shit, maybe like the biggest one I saw was like 250,
Okay.
Yeah,
maybe.
Okay,
So
yeah.
they get like the mama
Yeah.
bears get bigger,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean,
I get it.
They're
The
just-
all the
cubs.
cubs
They're
are
not
tiny.
nearly as aggressive as brown bears. So
Has anyone
Yeah,
checked that area?
and literally directly behind us. I
Yeah.
haven't checked. That.
I'll check.
Yeah, you can check those. Man, if you're not watching on YouTube, you guys are really missing out on everything that's going on here.
It's a lot of activity.
Luckily, this godlight.
I could just turn all of the lights on the front of my van.
Yeah. Front of ours, yours.
We got so many goddamn lights here in the middle of nowhere.
Moose are right there.
like closer.
Are they really?
No, they're further away now.
Oh, good.
Okay. Will said the moose are right there, but they're further away.
Do you think that ghosts are mostly good, mostly bad?
I would assume. Man, that's a tough question. I would think that if this sounds so dumb because I like don't believe in this stuff, but like if your soul or whatever it is of a human becomes a ghost, I feel like it's because they had like a hard life or were like doing something bad in life. So because of that, I would assume they would be bad. A good ghost, like I don't know what a good ghost would do.
Like the little girl in his room. Just
Yeah, she
chilling.
just scares young.
She
Just scares young
goes
boys.
around torturing
She
people.
just wanted to play
Yeah.
or whatever.
I didn't want to play.
Didn't you guys? Did you? I don't know if you got married at or you went to the hotel that The Shining was
Stanley.
filmed in.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Did you
we
get-
actually
was
that was
that where you
actually
got married?
awesome. Yeah, so we got married.
We got to stay there for our wedding night.
Yeah,
We got married.
And you, you went to the bug just landed on me.
we were way too drunk to care about anything, but we did look for ghosts until like 2 a.m. with some friends.
Yeah,
And
we
it's
got
the
to go
blood
on
elevators.
Yeah, we went everywhere.
We went
actually,
on a ghost tour starting at 11. We got like a private little tour.
Oh yeah, you jumped in with.
We jumped in, yeah.
we
that's
just
right.
pretended like, and she's in a wedding dress, and we were just like, yeah, we booked this.
Yeah, we're here.
We're meant to be here, yeah. But the lady, she ended up taking everyone through the tour, and then she came back. She's like, I'll come back for you guys, and gave us a private tour.
Nice.
And then we went on our own ghost hunt through the whole Stanley Hotel.
You can still rent out the room, like the bathtub scene, right?
Yeah.
I heard that they like kept it all original, and people rent it out because for like they love the
Nostalgia,
movie
yeah.
or whatever. But there's no air conditioning in the room.
Gross.
So they like are there, and if they go in summer, it's just hot as fuck. Because I'm assuming it's like in the middle of the hotel, and then they end up like leaving it.
I didn't get.
The hotel itself is not very updated.
Yeah,
it's so
it's not overly nice.
super
It's
old
They got
and
the old carpet. That's what I was
Yeah.
getting at actually. The two girls standing in the hallway just want to play.
yeah. I'm sure had I been alone in one of those hallways,
Yeah, alone and sober, I think would be
Even
creepy.
alone and drunk, I would have been scared.
Yeah.
I it was not an overly creepy
Oh,
hotel.
dude, that bug just flew up my shorts. What the fuck? God damn
We're gonna have to do an instant replay on that.
Yeah, hopefully the cameras see it. It just went right up my fucking shorts.
CGI's. He had a big budget for CGI on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The driveways. Just,
Sorry, what were you saying?
It's just not. It's not a like. It was not a scary hotel for me to stay in. But I like.
But maybe
We had shots
sober.
of. We were handing out shots of tequila. Like we had a sign coming into
candy
our
bowls.
reception that was like, take a shot, take a seat. We just wanted people to sit wherever they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And there were shots of tequila, which was a terrible choice in hindsight. Don't do that at your wedding because
Yeah,
holy
Or
God,
if you
everyone
do-
wanted to take shots.
I've
with
thought
us.
through this because, oh my God, there's so many bugs.
Bugs are getting worse.
If you choose to do it like half-filled shots, or do it like
Or like a mixed shot, like a fucking Jolly
yeah,
Rancher or whatever.
like
Yeah,
a
like
gummy bear, something delicious.
Jack Daniels and
Jaeger bomb.
tequila. Yeah.
No.
Dude, Jaeger
Or
bombs.
do it like as a welcome drink, so before the ceremony. That way everyone drinks it without you, and then like you just come out, get married. They've already had their shots, and then you move on. Instead of at the reception when everyone brings one to you.
Yeah.
She probably did 9 shots of tequila. I probably did 12 shots of tequila.
For sure.
Wow,
And then we went to the bar after that.
And I had a margarita and like half a taco and a donut.
I saw a picture of you guys the morning after your wedding, standing outside of a Waffle House.
Yeah, she's trying to eat a piece of toast and struggling at it.
You guys looked great. let me
We're
tell
in
you.
matching T-shirts that
Yeah,
say
yeah.
"Best Husband in the Galaxy" and "Best Wife in the Galaxy."
And Will still wears that shirt to this day.
And
Yeah, I do.
Will
It's a good shirt.
spent
It's a good shirt.
$65 on canned air.
I
hoping
did.
to
I was
make
like,
him feel better.
I would have. If a homeless dude said that he had the cure for hangover, like I would have.
You would've
I would
bought
have
it
handed
from
him
him.
cash. Yeah.
So does that oxygen really work? It's like a thing with a
I don't
mask
know.
on.
No,
top
but
of
it sure is
It
expensive.
feels good.
It's expensive?
Yeah, it's like, dude, I seriously,
It's
it was
like
like,
$12 a can.
I think it was more than that.
No.
Speaking of that, though, I want to see what altitude we're at right now. I
The
don't think we're
last-
super high,
The last I saw was like 7 something.
but
But-
we're drinking.
Yeah.
Is
Doesn't
that
count.
right? We're way higher than 7. We're at 9,354 feet.
Well, that makes sense.
Not
'cause
running the
when
hydronic tonight.
we went to.
I
Dude.
shouldn't need it, right?
It's going to be a little cold. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys
We
are
can
sleeping next to
snuggle.
each other, yeah.
That
Mize.
does make sense because right down the street was the pass, and that was like 10 something.
That's
Oh.
true. So we're drinking
Not a
more
lot.
efficiently.
Yeah.
More efficiently.
We got plans in the morning.
Yeah, so the plans tomorrow, which when this podcast comes out, a few days after, a video will come out in conjunction with this. We went to the wedding today. I'm going to do a walk around of their van, whatever. Dude, that drive here was fucking beautiful, though. That was really, really nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've never been to
those
this
rocks,
part of
me
Colorado.
neither.
It's super, super pretty here.
And I didn't notice it going to Walden, but on the way back, I was just like, yo, this is dope.
Yeah.
You probably didn't notice it on the way to Walden because I hadn't eaten and I was doing 95.
Yeah, I did
Sure,
notice
we never,
that.
we never were gonna see you again.
Dude, you went ripping past the sheriff. Did you
I know.
notice
I
that?
saw that.
Yeah. I was like, "There's a cop." He's like, "It's fine."
Yeah, I noticed you didn't slow down, but I knew it was a cop, so I was
did
like,
too. I
what
saw
the
him.
fuck?
And I saw him move forward once I flew past. So I was like, he may come for us, but
He did the same thing,
Yeah.
but then he turned and went the other way.
yeah.
Then
So
he
that's
pulled
good.
over those
He
two
pulled
old
over
ladies.
yeah, on the way back. These two little old ladies he pulled over.
They were
yeah.
2 sheriffs on each side of the
yeah,
window.
they were like 90.
It's terrible.
Did you see? This is way off topic, but
That's
on
the
our
point.
way, on our way up here on Arapahoe Road, like right as we started our journey,
Oh yeah, did you see that?
all those cop cars.
Oh,
They had their
That guy
guns
was
drawn on that
He
dude.
was getting
Yeah,
arrested.
yeah.
That was freaking epic.
and there was a passenger in the car too.
Oh,
Was
was
there?
there?
Yeah, with his hands up like this, like looking back, like "Don't shoot me."
Oh my gosh!
Well, don't
I'm not-
move when they won't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
there
was
were.
crazy. There was like 9 cop cars.
We started today's journey down near Denver, and on one of the main roads there were like 6, 7 cop cars.
Yeah.
One of them was up on the curb in the grass. There was I think it was a 4Runner or something. Whatever kind of car they were driving was just parked in the middle of a 2-lane road or 3-lane road, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And like I saw 5 cops with their guns drawn.
Yeah, they were like all behind the doors and.
Yeah. And the guy was like walking with his hands above his head back to the cops, walking backwards. I've only ever seen that one other time.
I want to know what he did. We need to get your resources.
Might have been a stolen car.
Did you ever hear the story of Will's hit and run?
Someone hit you and ran, or Will?
Hold
hit
on a
someone
second.
and
Right. Yes. When that guy that hit you,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
then he
yeah.
hopped the
ran?
fence.
that was a hold
My
on.
bad.
We might
I'm
need to
sorry.
edit this out.
I don't want to
What's the
incriminate William.
Yeah, I was on the way home from work, and this dude rear-ended me in a Jeep and took off. So I followed him, and I called the cops and gave him a plate. And this dude parked in a right next to the airport, right next to Centennial Airport, where our shop is. He parked in. It's federally controlled land, and it had something to do with the airspace. Like, I don't know if it was like radio control operator or
So
what do
he
they call that? Air
parked-
controllers or whatever.
air traffic control.
Air traffic controllers, yeah.
So he went onto their property.
Yes, he parked there. So I followed him, and he got out of his Jeep and just casually walked through this this gate that turned out to be federal property, air traffic control.
You're
But
fucked. buddy.
yeah, so and he left his Jeep there. He's an absolute moron. But it turns out he was drunk. But the part that makes me the happiest about the whole story is that one of my buddies who's a cop sent me the security footage, and this drunk bastard propped a ladder up against the fence and climbed up it, and then fell off an 8-foot fence onto the other side.
I hope they saved
I
that
still have that
footage.
security
Still
footage.
have it.
If we should,
Find it and put it in this.
oh, yeah, I still have it.
Are we allowed to do that?
I don't know. I'll ask him if I'm allowed to do that. but-
Okay.
It was
hopefully
years
hopefully
ago,
you're
so
seeing
you
it right
should-
now because
yeah.
it is the funniest thing. And so long story short, there was no damage to my car, but the principle of the matter, he's a drunk ass piece of shit, hit and run. And the shitty part is if he had followed me into the gas station, I'd be like, dude, there's no damage, you're drunk, just how about park your car, fucking Uber home.
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean? And you know
That was a bad day for him. Hit
yeah,
and
but he
run.
ran and then got arrested, and the
Fell off the
cops
ladder.
had me. That was actually a funny day too, because I had my gun on me,
Uh-huh.
and the cops put me in the back of the car to drive up to see if that was the dude.
Did you know the cop?
No, I didn't know them.
Okay.
They're a big department, so I don't know
Okay.
everyone there. But he put me in the back of the car, and he's like, "Oh, I forgot to ask you, have any weapons on you?" I'm like,
Yeah, matter of
I
fact,
have a
do.
lot.
Just a few.
"I have a lot."
What-
And he's like,
Did he stop? You're like, what?
"No." He was just like, "Just go put them in your car." My buddy at a department that I'm more familiar with already called him and said he's
Okay.
yeah.
Vouch for you.
Oh, we really got to find that video.
Man, yeah.
I don't have to find it. I have it.
I hope
I
we
have
can
it.
get
I just
that
have to
in.
ask him if he's cool with me putting it up.
That was years ago. So, if anything, his charges and everything are
Public
long
information.
over it. Yeah.
Oh, his attorney, I forgot this. His attorney called me and he's like, "Hey, is there anything we can do for you?" I'm like,
Fuck was that?
"What? Did you hear something?"
Yeah, it sounded like an explosion
Like a
or
truck?
something.
Yeah.
Nice explosion.
Might have been tannerite, maybe. It was
Or
real
a
far away
growling.
though.
Oh, it's
no.
the airplane.
Ooh. What is that?
It's aliens.
Are the aliens coming? Oh yeah, it's definitely a jet above us.
A jet alien.
Damn, got my hopes up. I was saying though, I've been drunk and gone on some solo adventures, just dumb shit, just college days, just almost blacked out, just doing dumb stuff. Never have I ever though thought it was a good idea to break in somewhere, or especially federal property.
Use this random ladder.
Walk onto an airport. Dude,
just goes
has he
and-
never played Grand Theft Auto? You get 5
Yeah,
stars as soon
5
as
stars,
you jump that
exactly.
fence. Dude.
Yeah, I don't think he was the brightest, or certainly not in the best state of mind.
Oh
But
my
actually, that just
gosh.
made me. So say an alien did land right here.
Mhm.
What is your first words to that alien?
Ooh.
Dude, I don't know if I would say anything.
You'd
You
let
stare at
them talk
them?
first.
Yeah, stereotypical UFO lands, and then
The door.
how do they? Yeah, is it a door or is it one of the things?
Like a ramp.
or is it fucking
Tractor beam.
I think they just
Is it
pass
like a
through the walls via
Stairmaster?
osmosis and appear in front of you.
I don't
think.
like
Okay,
that.
Yeah.
so they and then they appear right here in front of us.
So they're standing right here.
Offer him a
Depends
White
what they
Claw.
look like. If they look humanoid, kind of, I wouldn't be as afraid. But if they look like fucking AVP shit, I would pick up my gun.
And start
here.
the destruction of the
I
planet.
mean, if they look like that,
if they look like that,
I
I know a guy who looks just like that.
that looks like alien,
I don't know.
or he looks like a predator.
Yeah.
No, I would not want to fucking shoot them or fight with them. I would want to fucking be homies.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, we got our guest today.
Paul.
What's his name? No, not okay. Paul.
Well, Klopnor was our
Klopnor
one, and then
was
you were
the
like,
whatever. If you guys haven't seen that episode, you're fucking missing out. What I don't even know what I said. It's like
it's pretty much that. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Sounds like I fucking shoved my mouth full of peanut butter and tried to say the alphabet or something.
Fluffy
Yeah.
bunny.
You got to come up with a better alien name than Paul.
Paul, have you seen the movie?
That's like the movie.
Yeah, I know.
And you want it to be his best friend.
I don't think I've seen the movie. I should though. We were talking about it the other day.
It's an entertaining movie. What would you say?
If
Like
So,
an
boom,
actual alien name.
Right here, and by some miracle, he can understand what you're saying.
I don't know if I would even speak. I would just.
That's.
I might
yeah.
just like a hand motion.
I would honestly do the stereotypical like peace sign.
Yeah.
Like, we come in peace. Even though you came here, we're just filming a podcast, man.
I don't know. It's so easy
chilling.
to say that you would just be like, "Hey, what's up?" But
I'd be like
it would
this.
be scary.
White Claw.
White Claw.
That's exactly where I was headed.
Peace
Shotgun
offering.
and White Claw. You guys here to shotgun?
The alien comes up with the fucking tongue thing and goes, poof, and it sucks the White Claw out of it, and then just leaves. Peace.
I'm sure they have way better drinks than White Claw.
Yeah, I don't think any of us could be trusted with that responsibility of first contact.
No.
I mean, who could?
I think the U.S. government already has.
Donald Trump.
D-Trump.
Trump would do a great first meet.
You see, he went to
He would fix his hair a lot.
He went to the UFC fight,
Yeah, and
and like
everyone
all
was
these
like,
social
"Woo!"
media people
Yeah.
were like talking to him. You know who the Nelk Boys are?
No.
They're I get it's two dudes, but they have like a group of people that roll around with him, and they just like fucking drink and party and do all these like pranks and stuff. But they were sitting like the fucking row behind the president. These dudes who just released like their own seltzer, and they're like shotgunning and fucking partying all the time and just doing ridiculous shit. And then the
D-Trump.
president of the United States. It was funny. I saw a video they posted. He walks in and he was like sitting down and like, hello, hey, Mr. Trump, nice to meet you. And they all like shook hands with him and shit.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, I don't think he'd do a great job first contact either.
No.
Wouldn't do a terrible job.
He'd be like, oh yeah, that ship. We have ships too. They're
Our
just
ship is twice as big.
much bigger. Yeah, much better. Technology, meh. We've had that for years. Alien coming.
Alien.
Oh, sounds like an alien above us.
Why are there so many planes out here?
Yeah, I don't know.
Thought we were in the middle of nowhere.
That'd be a rough one.
What would be?
First contact.
First contact.
It would be a lot to handle.
Oh yeah. I mean, what would you
do?
do?
You would stay standing?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, you got to
Do you
answer your
think-
own question.
Do you think that you would stay standing?
Yeah, 100%. I've been
Or
waiting
do you
for
think
it.
you would sit? You would lay down? Like, what would you do?
I would, as much. I want to say that I would adopt a submissive stance.
Yeah.
being that they landed on our planet and we still have trouble leaving our planet. Let's just say that we're outgunned, out
everything.
Yeah,
Everything,
out
yeah.
everything. So I think I would adopt a submissive stance. Hopefully they don't read minds too much because
You getting on all fours and putting your butt up.
I'd have a mind boner.
I thought about that too. Like, you think of like Egyptian pharaohs and people like getting on their knees and like, what was that called? Like bowing to him, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. They would be like, what the fuck are these people doing?
They're like, we're going to be leaving right now.
I'm good at least reading humans, so I think if they have any similarity, I think I could read the situation, warm them up with a couple jokes, you know.
Couple dad
All right,
jokes.
Couple dad
hit
jokes.
hit him with a joke.
Hit him with
What's
a dad
the
joke.
first joke you dropped to an alien?
The first joke.
Warpnor.
Will is so good in the moment that you can't.
Yeah, I don't have any like
Yeah, you
It's
can't
like
be
so
put on the spot.
planned
spontaneous.
jokes.
I heard a
But
good
what
one.
is your best joke? I don't even know.
What did one Dorito farmer say to the other Dorito farmer?
A Dorito farmer.
Yeah, they farm Doritos.
This is dad jokes. I already know what it is.
Cool Ranch.
Yep,
Cool
that's
Ranch.
exactly what he said.
Damn, you heard that one. Did you tell her?
No.
Did I tell you that
I
one?
was there.
No.
No.
So here's what happened. You told us that on your birthday, but you were already
I was
shit-faced.
hammered.
You were playing
That's
with the
right.
whoopee cushion.
he won a whoopee cushier at the arcade.
Never
and a
been
little plane.
happier
At the
in his whole
bowling
life.
alley.
Or at the bowling.
We went
alley.
bowling.
Yeah.
and then they had arcade games.
Yeah, that's right.
The man's never
But
been
it was
happier.
dude, to this day, it's still the funniest. And so
The
he was
fucking car ride.
he was rolling down the window to the people next to us, just a bunch of random people, and he was like doing the whoopee cushion to him. And the last one, we were headed home, and I thought he was going to do it again, and he got this chick's attention. He was trying very hard.
I was
And
like,
then,
hey,
hey, and she's like,
put your window down.
okay, finally roll down the window, and then Talon just rolls his window up.
Worked so hard.
Yeah, and
I
she
just
rolled her
stared
window
at
down,
him.
and she was literally like, "What's
fuck?"
wrong with you?"
Sorry, lady, I'm hammered. It's my birthday.
Jaeger bombs.
Yeah,
That was the funniest thing.
Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, we didn't even do the sponsor, and we're almost an hour in.
Do the sponsor.
Let's do the sponsor. So, sort of an official sponsor now. We're brought to you by Hoist, which I've shown you guys in videos before, talked about it on the podcast before. I'm going to be drinking some Hoist tomorrow because this shit's good for hangovers. And the fact that we didn't know that we're at almost 9,500 feet and we're drinking, probably going to be hungover.
We're doing great.
So, Hoist is almost like putting a banana bag into your vein. Kind of? Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Vitamins, whatever. So they make powdered drink mix. You can put it into a bottle of water. Has potassium, magnesium, all this stuff in it. They have a bunch of different flavors. My favorite is fruit punch. I gave Will some. What's your favorite so far?
What is the orange bottle?
The peach mango.
That one's really good.
Peach mango is
Yeah.
good. Orange is good. Watermelon's good.
Yeah, the watermelon's good too.
I have some in the van too for you guys.
Probably
tomorrow.
hitting you up for that for sure.
Yeah.
Knock on your door.
For sure.
So one of you guys out there already tried it out, and you actually emailed the company saying that I sent you. So I really appreciate that. And if you guys continue to do that, that would be awesome. If you go to drinkhoist.com/TalonSci, I'll leave a link for it in the description down below. You can check out Hoist and I think even get a little bit of a discount. So check that stuff out. And if you guys enjoy it, that would be awesome. I do. I've been drinking it a bunch, especially when I was down south. It was like 115 degrees.
It's refreshing.
It's refreshing, yeah, because I try not to drink soda as much as, like, when you're hungover. I fucking love a good Sprite. Nothing hits quite as hard as a Sprite.
It'll bring you
when you're
back to life
hungover.
for sure.
Yeah, but the Hoist is good. So thanks for sponsoring the podcast and everything that we're doing.
And thanks for sponsoring his podcast because I get a lot of it.
Yeah, Will's was wearing a Hoist shirt.
God, I love that Hoist shirt.
They make it in bottles too. This ad's just going to continue going. They make it in bottles, and I personally like the sticks because it's easier to travel with and stuff like that. But they do make it in bottles too. If so, sort of like I don't know, any kind of energy drink.
Like a
It's not
Gatorade.
energy. It's better for you. It is military level hydration. They used to make it for the military, but now they sell it to everyone. So cool. Thank you guys. Do we want to get into the weird stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
So I have been reading the comments, like I said before, and a lot of people were like, dude, keep it going, talk longer. So
Weirdness.
this bug just landed on the mic and it like almost went in my nose.
Talon is being accosted by
Do you want
bugs.
bug spray?
Do you want some spray?
No, I'm good.
It's tropical scent.
They're
so
at least they're not mosquitoes. They're just like moths.
no, there are.
I haven't.
I mean, it's
I haven't
probably
gotten
too cold
bit.
now, but there
Yeah.
were when we first got here. Tropical
Oh
scent.
God. Okay, do
Careful
it.
of the beard.
Ah, it's in my eyeball.
Well, who keeps their eyes open?
Ooh, that smells good.
I told
Tropical
you.
Fresh.
Tropical
So
fresh.
you don't have to smell like bug spray.
I'll take this one for you. Not a sponsor. Could be a sponsor.
Off
Bug
spray.
Off
Not
bug
a sponsor.
spray.
It could
Tropical
be a sponsor.
Fresh. We're out here in the woods. We
If you
need
want to
your help.
sponsor the podcast, just go to sideproductions.com, send me an email. I thought it was gonna be like warm at least up here,
Yeah,
but
me too.
when we were leaving
saw
Walden,
some
it was like
85.
55 degrees.
Oh, yeah, it's cold. It's
Yeah.
cold right now.
When I looked last, it said a high of 84, low of 46.
tonight.
Yeah. But that was at like 3 a.m.
I might turn my hydronic on. When's the last time you turned your hydronic heating system on?
It's been a minute.
Like,
You should turn it on.
Right now?
No, not right now, but like tonight.
Like right this second?
so you
like
want
turn
us
it
to
on
do
during the
right now?
It's gonna
podcast?
be like "Nee" in the background.
Yeah, I'll go turn it
Aliens.
on.
My exhaust is like right under the bumper too, so it'll be loud as
Yeah.
fuck.
I don't have a carbon monoxide alarm in there quite yet, so I'm a little worried about running anything.
We can just snuggle.
Yeah, I took the batteries out of mine because the one was beeping, so I was like, fuck it, I'm trying to sleep. And I just took both the smoke detectors and carbon monoxide
Safety
detectors
first.
That was 2 years ago, folks. He's
No,
still alive.
that was-
Safety first, then friends.
I was in Arizona. I should probably replace that though. You should turn it on though because the fans can bind after a while if they like sit stagnant.
Okay.
So
It's probably been 2 weeks since I've
I
turned
was
it on.
just gonna
oh,
say
you're
that.
fine then.
Yeah.
I've let mine go for probably like a month or two.
brains.
But holy hell, I was like, because you were flying on that dirt road up here, and I do not have an agile rip kit on my van,
True.
primarily because they
You're
don't
on
make
stock
one.
suspension.
It
No, I
was-
have
Or you're
Bilsteins
on
in
a
the
lift.
front. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just strut spacers in the front, and then the Bilstein struts.
Okay, well that
Um,
helps a little.
Yeah, it does a little.
But can
like
we
a
talk
tiny
about
little bit.
how you are Captain Slow, and then we put you on a dirt road?
Yeah, well you
what
guys
the hell happened?
you guys haven't gone on van adventures with me. I fucking ripped the van off road.
Yeah, did not know that.
We weren't prepared.
Yeah.
Okay,
This was
So-
supposed to be like a gentle shakedown trip
Yeah.
for my van.
Captain
I don't know
Yeah.
if the hydronic system works anymore, to be quite honest with you.
It might have
It
fallen
might have
out.
fallen off back
The
there.
furnace is gone.
No, but
You know what? Maybe we
typically
should check
when
that.
when we're all hanging out and driving around, they call me Captain Slow because for a while I only
He's-
had my van
Because
and the van is
Captain Slow.
super fucking heavy and it's slow. Slow offline, slow top speed, whatever. But now you see the van in its natural habitat.
still Captain Slow.
I still kept
That's
up
fine.
in a ProMaster. I just want people to know that.
It's true.
We'll see. We'll see if you can get out of here faster tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm gonna fucking bomb through that puddle.
We're just
that
gonna
we
hear
came
you.
through.
Yeah, we're gonna hear your van start at like 6 a.m. Getting out of here.
We gotta start at the same time. We'll line up right here and just gotta pull out.
Okay, I get the inside.
All right.
Okay, what's the weirdness?
Shit, the weirdness.
You're gonna need.
weirdness
Hang
was-
on. You're gonna need another mic for Ashley because we're doing this again in Moab.
I can buy.
Moab.
I can buy another mic. I've never recorded for longer than what we're doing right now.
Let me see
so I
how the
gotta make
light
sure
batteries are
everything's
doing.
Good. The that battery's good. This is still going. I think we're good on my end. The lights just turn off.
Oh, dude, they're still full.
They're full. All right, we're just podcasting all night. Get
All
ready
night.
for a long one, people.
All night.
We need more sponsors if we're going to do it longer.
Twisted Tea. Not a sponsor. Could be a
This
sponsor.
episode brought to you by Wild Opal Wedding Photography.
Hey,
Brought to you by Psy Productions. Go to my website and buy some shit. Oh, new,
Some new
yeah.
stuff coming.
Speaking of that, tie-dye shirts, side-dye shirts.
I really want one of those
Ooh,
hats, and we haven't
I
had
know.
service all day.
We should have had all three of us in those hats.
Yeah, I got straw hats. It's in the van right now because the only thing I don't like about it is you can't drive with it because you'll crush
can't
the
lean
back
back.
of it. Yeah, so I put a normal hat on to drive. But for real, go get some stuff from the store.
gonna have to go
I would
buy those
appreciate
hats.
that. Okay, the weird stuff. I was watching fucking TikTok or something or YouTube, and someone brought up like flat Earth versus normal Earth. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Versus this round Earth we're on.
What do you think?
What do I think? I think that the Earth is round, and there is no question.
What makes you think that?
Science.
Science. So, what about you? You're playing devil's advocate right now.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, I know you are, but I mean, yeah, science. It's just the way everything works with gravity
Fucking
and everything held together.
Richard fucking Dick Branson or whatever his
Dick
name is was just up there.
Up in the
Does he go by
sending us
Dick?
pictures.
He goes by Dick,
Yeah.
it is.
Virgin. He owns Virgin.
Yeah.
Virgin
Virgin
Galactic. Or yeah,
Galactic.
Virgin.
Taking
Yeah,
pictures,
Virgin.
sending them down. The tides, all the things.
Yeah.
They
So
would not work if we were flat.
that's true. I mean, I would love to talk to someone who like truly believes that the Earth is
Didn't we
flat.
meet somebody once?
So there's a YouTube channel called Simon Dan, and his sole mission in life is to disprove flat earthers because flat earthers are
To disprove them?
yeah. So
Okay.
they're very persistent at like poor, I guess, experiments that are not founded in science. So they'll make some sort of claim out of the gate, and basically based on that flawed logic, they'll be like, and because of this, the Earth has to be flat. It's a cool YouTube channel. He literally just talks shit on flat earthers. So, go ahead.
I just want to know how flat they think the Earth is.
They think it's flat.
They
like
think it's like
a
a-
pancake,
Yeah, they think it's flat.
or like a piece of paper, or a square.
They think it's flat. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as
So then
far
who's on the
down
top
as we
and
can
who's on the
dig.
bottom?
There's no one on the bottom. So everybody's on the top, according to flat earthers.
And
Interesting.
everything is encased in ice. There's an ice wall at the outside.
That's keeping us from rolling over.
Like the Truman Show. Like you can't get outside because there's
Interesting.
Antarctica
There's a door
and
at
then the
the
North
end.
Pole. But people work at the South and North Pole, and there's a fucking marker on the actual geological North Pole.
Yeah.
Or is it the South Pole? One of the two has one for sure.
The magnetic everything.
So I think the South Pole is less habitable than the North Pole. Like, harder to get to, and I mean, you got the whole fucking, I don't know if it's like NATO, but the treaties down there.
Dude, Jeremy Clarkson, James May, and Richard Hammond drove to the North Pole.
The
So
Hilux?
that comes, in the Hilux, the Toyota Hilux.
That was a fucking great episode.
Yeah. So I don't know, like, if you've ever, because that's the thing is, if you, like, you can only conduct very rudimentary experiments here, but like the big one that they harp on is like a boat leaving the horizon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They think they can like see it, or you know, some experiment like that. But honestly, if you've ever been in a plane at 35,000 feet, 7 miles up, you can see curvature of the earth.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, there's just so much like amateur videography of people shooting fucking GoPros into the stratosphere.
Yeah.
And like you can clearly see.
Yeah.
But what I was getting at was I would entertain I don't know if it's like a theory or fucking conspiracy, what it would be, but like of hollow earth. Have you heard people talking about that?
Only Brendan Fraser.
From
Never
the
mind.
Mummy?
Damn it. No, it wasn't The Mummy. It's called The Core. Or no, is it called The Core?
No.
I don't know. Is it a movie?
It is a movie.
I don't know.
It's a real dumb one. I can't even think of the title.
Did they go to the center of the earth?
Love
They
Brendan
sure did,
Fraser.
and there was a whole like
Okay.
civilization down there.
Okay. So I guess that's what it was. I guess that's what it was like talking about. But I would entertain that idea before I would entertain fucking flat Earth. Mainly for like flight patterns, which I don't truly understand. I'm sure someone out there can explain it, but like obviously you're not going to fly in a straight line on a normal map as we see it from New York to London. Like it's kind of curved because it's the shortest path. It doesn't look like the shortest path to us, but it's like kind of up and around because of the curvature of the Earth. But why do you fly from I'm trying to think of what the map looks like. From like Chile to, I guess you can only fly from like the tip of Chile down to Antarctica, but like no other place would fly there. So like what the fuck? Like why can't you fly down and around to go to Australia? Or
Like
I guess
all
it
the
would be
way?
South Africa.
I get what you're saying.
That White Claw's still fighting me. I
Fighting off a puke right now.
yeah, and I think you could. Why couldn't you? Maybe it's just not the most efficient flight path, but I don't see why you couldn't.
Maybe, but like
What about weather?
Yeah, maybe it's weather.
yeah, I thought about that too. Like maybe, I mean, obviously it's cold, but like planes fly in freezing temperatures all the time. But I guess if you're,
I mean the temperature's pretty consistent at 35,000 feet.
I'm trying to, yeah, that's true. I guess because you're so high up.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going, I don't even know where you would be going. I'm trying to think of like the most southern tip to another most southern tip. Wouldn't it be like Australia and the tip of South America?
You know, I went through the American public school system. I'm not the greatest with
Yeah, I
maps,
don't know.
so
I don't know.
South Africa?
I
But
think
I'm curious to know what's in Antarctica.
Some penguins?
Antarctica.
Antarctica.
We've gone off the rails.
Yeah, I
I know.
I have no idea. But did you ever hear that the Russians dug like the deepest hole that
Yeah, I think
Like ever?
Yes.
that was
How
a
deep
part
was it?
of
miles
Yeah, it
and
was like
miles deep?
And
6
what'd they
miles or
find?
something.
It just got really hot.
Like
So-
a bunch of hot rock?
Well, it just
Straight
got
up
crazy.
lava?
So hot to
and
the
it
point
caused
that their
m-
machinery stopped working.
And it costs like millions and millions of dollars to fucking do that.
And they, look it up if you can, because it's pretty cool. But they ended up just capping it. So somewhere in Russia, there's a capped hole, and I want to say it's not very wide in diameter. Maybe it's certainly under a foot, I would guess. But
That's disappointing.
and it just got like crazy hot. So I don't think there's anything.
I mean,
Anything under
it's
there.
weird to. I mean, you would think that it's just like molten
Lava.
magma.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't think they made it through the crust of the earth.
Yeah. Well, because what's after the crust? It's the crust to the mantle would be the next one.
Yeah, and
And
then
then
the
the core.
girdle.
That's
I wanted to keep, and then there's the love handles.
if I was any drunker, you did that very convincingly, but I'm not that drunk. The
If
girdle,
I remember, it's the crust,
I was like-
the mantle, the girdle, the love handles,
and then the
and then the core, or the squeaker, as they call
yeah,
it.
okay, the squeaker. Yeah.
I have no idea.
The
I don't
fucking
remember.
girdle. You ready to shotgun another one?
Yeah, we could shotgun
Oh,
another one. I'll grab them. You
no,
keep them.
no.
Yeah, keep it going.
Or we'll shotgun one for the closer.
Girdle.
Damn.
I hate you.
So yeah, why is my GPS running? Oh my gosh. I was checking the elevation and it was still running. So we covered that. The Hollow Earth thing that I watched, it was like they were talking about how so
Bring it out
many
here.
is the dog acting up?
Acting up. Acting a fool.
Acting a fool.
Maya, are you acting up?
They were talking about how like all the countries who have been to Antarctica have like a treaty together to not do anything down there. So is there a big fucking entryway that takes you down to the center of the earth? I would love to believe that. That would be super cool, but I would like to believe that as much as aliens. But also the governments know about that, so fuck that. Let's blow up the earth.
I missed most of that.
You're saying that, like,
Welcome back.
a bunch of countries went to Antarctica and everybody's agreed to like not do anything.
So that's why there's an entryway to the center of the earth down there.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
there's just like
I like
a
it.
capsule you open.
So that's where you get in.
That's
Cool.
where the alley
It'll
is.
be like the Death Star. You fly in and you got to make
the
it down
Death
that
Star
exhaust
would
ramp.
never fit in there.
The Death Star?
The Death Star, yeah, it would.
No.
Yes, it would.
Is it, no, the Death Star is
The Death
supposedly
Star's
like
like freaking huge.
It's like
Death
the
Star's
size
got to
of-
be smaller. It's a small
Smaller than Earth.
moon.
yeah.
It's a small moon. He Obi-Wan said it looked like a small moon, and he said that's no moon.
I don't even like Star Wars, but I'm pretty sure someone did a comparison of
What
like
the fuck did you
our
just
moon.
say?
Why are we out in the woods with you?
It was a good podcast, guys. You guys have a good one.
And on that bombshell, thanks for listening.
Mic drop.
No, I watched the original ones in like middle school, and I just haven't watched it since. I'm not a big movie guy. I don't know. Wow, we could have shotgun Twisted Teas.
Heavens.
Out of a bottle.
How do
Put a
you even
straw
do
in
that?
it. You ever see people put a straw in it, or can you do the vortex thing?
What?
No, I
What's
don't know what that
You
is.
know what that is? You
You
should try
swirl
it.
Yeah, let's do that instead.
No, I'm scared.
Dude, I've never done
that's
it.
Gonna
Yeah,
keep
let's do
you
it.
up all night.
So like you open the bottle and you just have it like normal, and then you put it up to your mouth and like swirl it like this, and then see how it's moving like that.
Yeah.
But when it's pouring out, it just like creates a fucking like vortex and it goes and just like goes into your throat. Basically.
Sweet. I'm gonna go puke on that moose. Let's do this.
I'm not doing it. I want to watch you do it first for science. Do it here though, so they can see,
Wait,
or
but
do
you
it really
back the
close to
chair
the
up.
camera.
Back the chair up to do
I'll
it.
do it behind the chair.
Is this a good podcast? Is this good podcast material? I have no idea at this point.
I'm thoroughly enjoying ourselves. Nice.
So you gotta like put your lips on it and like make sure it's not gonna fly everywhere, and then kind of like
He's gonna knock a tooth out.
swirl it around in circles. It looks real fucking homosexual. Oh
Took
my
a dick
gosh.
to the face.
All right.
Come on, babe.
I'm gonna spill in the van.
That's how you lose a
Nope,
tooth.
you gotta go straight up.
That was straight up.
That didn't work. You gotta like.
Okay, we need you to show us.
I don't know how to do it.
Let's
I've
open the
seen people
twisted
do it. If you do it, I will do it. Oh, what are you doing?
That just shot out like a
You
rocket
gotta,
ship.
you gotta be chugging it. See, that's what I don't understand. People do it, dude,
All right,
and
you
it just
gave it
like
your best.
funnels straight
I'm
down.
very proud of you.
Certainly tried.
Yeah. We're gonna need somebody to show us
To
how to
answer
do
your question,
this.
no, this is not.
That was a good
podcast.
attempt. I think this is a great podcast.
How dare you?
Is anyone still listening? Shit.
We
Okay.
should do, yeah,
You should do what?
a final moose check.
Oh, I got two more. Oh.
Oh,
One of
God.
these is stupid. I wrote it down this morning. All right, so when you're in the shower,
Oh my
when you're in
God.
the shower, do you face? Actually, I heard this on TikTok too. Do you face the water or do you face away from the water?
Well, I face away from the water, but when I'm
So you let
washing
the-
my
let it-
face, I face the water.
Okay, but you typically just let it hit your back.
Yeah.
Both.
He
So
does.
the reason is I have, the same like little magnet mount that you have in.
He's
in-
got it dialed
I'm
in.
skeptical.
You know the same magnet mount that you have.
Yeah, yeah.
For your
Cell
phone
phone?
in the van.
You have that in your shower.
In the shower.
Okay.
So I watch
That makes
YouTube
sense.
videos, listen to podcasts. But
Okay.
yeah, so I'm primarily facing that way. But if it weren't there, I have no preference about which way I face.
Okay, because there were.
Who's facing forward?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Psychopaths.
How do their backs get clean?
I mean, you gotta like spin around at some point.
Oh, I
too,
have a
but,
weird
like-
one for you after this.
Okay, but
Bring it
yeah,
on.
I feel like you can get cleaner. Like I could shower facing away from the shower the entire time, because like you let it hit your neck and it comes down your front.
Yeah, and you're not like far away. Like you're standing like in it.
Yeah,
so it's
like almost underneath it.
on you. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I saw a video of people talking about it, and someone faces the shower, and I was like, what the
If you face the
fuck,
shower,
dude? It's weird.
we can't be your friends.
Are you like my girlfriend and shower in like fucking Satan's piss? Hot?
Oh, yes.
Dude, I can't do
Yes.
that. My
It's like-
van gets that hot, and I
yeah.
don't like it.
Burns your first layer of skin off, for
I
sure.
know. I really wish I wasn't because it is so bad for your skin, and I don't want to look any older than I need to.
I would take like
But
a
I
room
love-
temp water shower.
No,
before
I
that.
get so cold so fast that I need it to be scalding, and it doesn't even feel hot to me. And then will get in, and he's like, "What the?"
What in the...
It's so hot.
It's like a hot tub in here.
All right, what was your?
All right,
No,
dude.
it's your
This is a
weirdness.
weird one, and it's gonna be weird because I'm gonna be the only one that answers differently.
Okay.
All right.
What the hell? Is it raining?
I fucking hope not.
I just got sprinkled on. Or is one of you? Yes, another sprinkle. Guys, we're gonna have to shotgun and.
I'm not even gonna ask the question.
No, ask it.
we're
no, it's
good.
gonna
We got
single.
time.
It's gonna single me out, and
Nope.
it's gonna take
No.
your podcast from here down to here.
Nope.
Nope, I'm good.
We've committed.
We've
right.
committed. We've committed
When,
to a long podcast.
so I know, and none of the viewers are going to be. I should say, few of the viewers are going to be honest about this.
Okay.
Stand or sit when wiping your ass.
Whoa.
Stand or sit.
You stand. You fucking stand up, dude.
No.
You probably fucking wipe back to front too while you're at it.
I don't. I've got the wiping portion down. Okay.
Like, are you talking about like a full stand or
No,
like a
it's
squat?
not. I don't stand straight up. Like,
Like a
You're
squat.
like, hold up a second. Get your fucking standing straight up, butt cheeks together.
where's my fucking drink?
No, it's for sure like a squat.
Yeah,
Like
it's
a half squat.
Yeah,
It's like a
But
squat.
when you say you stand, you sound fucking crazy. Because you think you stand.
Oh, it's straight up raining now.
Oh no, it really is raining. Fuck. Okay, well.
We cannot fucking end on that.
No,
we can't.
strong.
No, 3 more minutes. 3
Be
more minutes. We
strong.
gotta
Okay.
we gotta end on a stronger note than that.
No, that's a
one of
strong
you.
note.
Put
Please,
your jacket
God,
on that.
one hero out there. Tell me that you stand as well. It's not a full stand.
It's a
more of
squat. It's a
yeah.
power squat.
My hat is waterproof.
Yeah.
It's more
you
of a
can get
squat.
those on sideproductions.com.
Great plug.
My camera is not though.
Yes, it is. It's water resistant.
water resistant, yeah.
True.
Atomos is not.
The Atomos is not, and it has big ports
Wow.
on the back.
To finish this, Will is a power squatter.
So that's what you do right there.
Yeah, no, it's more like this, but like yeah.
Well, you can't put your hand in the toilet.
Yeah, so
Like, you can't be
reenact real
sitting.
quik.
I
So
mean,
everyone's
yeah,
got, like,
yeah.
a
There's a
power
little
squat.
bit, but that's not standing.
Is your ass cheek touching the toilet?
no, unless you're like fucking like leaning over.
You almost went
I'm
down.
gonna break
Oh,
this
this went
chair.
off the rails real quick.
I think
I
that's
knew
a-
I didn't want to ask that.
I think that's a great place to end it.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
It's
we
not.
yeah.
You said you have one more question. Just do the
Yeah,
last
we
question.
got
We
one
cannot
more.
end on
it
that
doesn't
note.
top that.
We
No,
gotta
it 100%
finish it.
does.
I'll
Do
s-
it.
It does not
I
top
Do
won't
it.
be able
Nope.
to sleep tonight knowing that there's another question out there.
I'll save it for the next time.
Oh, hell.
You guys should follow Future in the Rear View over on Instagram and YouTube because you guys were vlogging today, right?
No, we're not going to vlog anymore.
That's an aggressive.
No.
You were just carrying your camera around earlier.
We're just gonna
Yeah,
do
we're not going to
adventures.
actually vlog. We're going to do like straight up like adventure videos.
That's it.
okay.
Yeah.
So is this an adventure video that you're
We
filming
are in
today?
an adventure
okay.
video.
So we just
Yeah.
want them to be higher production, less frequent. Kind of what I wanted you to do with your second channel.
Yeah.
I'm just going to straight up do that because I have no interest in talking to a camera.
Yeah. So just more like B-roll, drone shots, cool.
Yeah, and maybe
cinematography
like
stuff.
yeah,
We'll
whatever.
throw some stuff in there.
Yeah.
Some pizzazz.
Well, you can see our day today on my channel this week and on their channel
One day.
maybe this week too, maybe next week.
Yeah, we'll get it
someday.
out this week probably.
Anyway, go check them out. Anything else you want to plug? Hire Courtney for weddings, and then maybe I'll show up.
No, 100%.
No, he probably will be there.
He literally
This is the second wedding
yeah,
I've been to.
you've
Yeah.
come to 2 now.
Wild Opal Photography.
Wild Opal Photo and Film.
Yep.
What is
Yup.
it? WildOpalPhotoandFilm.com.
Oh no.
No,
it's-
no.
I was trying to
Oh,
plug
Where
your
are
website.
we? Yes, just wildopalphoto.com. And yeah, same on Instagram, just not the .com. At wildopalphoto. Yep, that's it.
Yep,
Cool.
that's it.
That's
All
sheet.
right. Well, I'm glad we dodged this last shotgun.
Oh, fuck that. No. We're not. It's not it. Yeah, no, let's end it.
We'll end it.
We'll do it off camera.
We'll do it off camera.
I want to turn around your camera so they can see that we're not in my driveway, though.
We have to take the lights with us.
I'll.
A light tour.
You guys can just see in the video that is coming out. That's it.
It's CGI. Don't believe him.
Thank you guys for listening, and we'll talk to you next one.
Thank you.